Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Generally, Gervonta Davis isn't the most loquacious person when he walks into a room, even as his fight dates draw near. The Baltimore native is calm and collected while his opponents are animated. However, despite his normally serene demeanor, Davis and Rolando Romero nearly come to blows, as the two came face-to-face in Brooklyn, New York, during a press conference. A shirtless Romero stepped right into the mug of Davis, provoking the heavy-handed multiple division titlist even further. Davis puffed his chest out, pointed his finger directly in the face of Romero, and continued to scream in his face, saying words such as "I'ma show you, you trash," and "you a bitch," among other things. For Davis, his emotional reaction in his mind was warranted and to prove a point. Following years of consistent trash talk over social media, Davis wanted to test Romero. While the former interim titleist at 135 pounds draft back, Davis was bombastic as he continued to use this rap king of words after this disparaging word. Having gotten the opportunity to look Romero eye to eye, Davis believes his upcoming opponent showed weakness. "It's different when people talking on social media or anything, they talk," said Davis to Boxing Insider. "I see him in interview talk. When it's face to face, it's different, it's way different. He's soft." Originally, Davis was hoping to put an end to his rivalry with Romero on December 5, 2021. Although the both men signed on the dotted line, Romero was forced to withdraw from their contest and place his focus on allegations of sexual assault. Stepping up in Romero's place was a raw and racked contender, Isaac Cruz. Though Davis would pick up the win, Cruz pushed him like no other. As Davis continued to trade hooks with Cruz in the center of the ring, Romero scored the fight, ending below in the courtroom, several months after charges were lifted upon him. Now, with a clean slate, Romero will attempt to stretch his undefeated record to 15-0 come May 28. Following a lackluster showing against Jackson Mariners in August of 2020, Romero reeled off two consecutive knockout victories. Though Davis figures to be his most difficult opponent, Romero has shown hubris when asked how he expects his showdown against Davis to play out. "I'm gonna knock him out in the first round," said Romero to Boxing Insider. "He's going to run right into something," Rolly said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoyed the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 1000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel, you are my support. Thank you so much. Joe Guzan, the coach of the promising American lightweight Ryan Garcia, told what was the plan for the fight to beat the Ghana and Manuel Tagore and what failed to be implemented. That's what I told him. You have to work your job and don't back down too often. If your guy is running, why retreat from him at all? Sometimes you have to put pressure on the opponent and be adamant about it. In this case, you need to pay more attention to the work on the case. In this fight, it was necessary to maintain the pressure and not let him run. Ryan had to cut corners, work on the body, because if you concentrate on the head, then most likely most of the blows will pass by. Since the guy has good body movements, Ryan completed most of the task set, but was unable to knock out his opponent. Garcia won every round of the fight, so there can be no disappointment on our part. "I've been in this game for a long time, and I can say that it was a good victory," the coach said. Ryan trained and learned a lot. "Of course, we will watch the recording of this fight and analyze it in detail. I give him an A for this performance. He entered the ring after a 15-month break, amid with an almost undefeated boxer. Ryan practically didn't miss, showed excellent physical shape and delivered power punches until the final gong. It was partly a wrestling match. Ryan is good. His determination for coming back after a long downtime and showing such form, excellent," said Guzan. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really want to get 1000 subscribers on my YouTube channel.